When Kevin Smith directed but didn't write Cop Out, we got an abomination piece of shit that shouldn't have been subjected to our eyes. When he writes and doesn't direct, we kind of get the same thing. Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie is directed by Steve Stark and written by Kevin Smith. And it's more or less kind of an adaptation of the Bluntman and Chronic comics, where Jay and Silent Bob decide to become superheroes, the Batman parody, and pretty much most of the movie is just like riffing on other superhero movies, taking plot devices from them and putting in this one as jokes. And they have their super villains, Ralph Garman as Dickhead, Eliza Dushku as Lipstick Lesbian, and a couple other peon villains. Tara Strong as Cockknocker. There's some really good cameos in this. Kevin Smith wrote and didn't direct. I don't know if all his films are written this way and then directing he tones it down or fixes it or something, but this movie was nearly unbearable. I love Kevin Smith. I love his writing in every other movie. This writing was really, really bad to me. Now this movie's not all bad, I really gotta credit. Jay and Silent Bob give good performances, even though it's all cartoon. But like the Lipstick Lesbian played by Eliza Dushku is really good. Jen Schwalbach is really good in her role. Ralph Garman as Dickhead, really good. Like, you got good performances in here, good voice acting. And a lot of cameos. This movie is like a dream come true for fans of Smodcast and stuff like that. You got Mark Bernardine, you got people from Comic Book Man, Smodcast. Like, anything Kevin Smith related, Fat Man on Batman or Smodcast, Comic Book Man, stuff like that. You're gonna get Easter eggs here and there all over the place from stuff like that you love. So in that way, it's fun to sort of watch the movie and pick up little references here and there all over the place. It's like, oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. And there's some funny parts. You know, they even like cut to the movie, like pause it, and Kevin Smith pops up like, hey there, trustworthy Kevin Smith, here to tell you this, and stuff like that. So there is some fun to be had, and definitely some of the humor is really funny. I can't talk about, but like the end joke, not the after credits joke, which was funny too, but the end one involving Jennifer Schwalbach's character and Silent Bob, that was awesome. Like, there's a lot of good jokes in here, but there's way more bad jokes. This movie is so immature, and there's nothing wrong with immature, dumb, silly humor. There's a lot of that in Kevin Smith movies, but it feels so balanced out with a lot of good humor and smart stuff. This movie's just all the dumb shit for like an hour and a half. Alright, Silent Bob, let's piss on the toilet paper so it blows up. And like that joke, and every joke on that level stretched out for an hour and a half, it became unbearable. It's just all ass, fart, shit jokes, sex jokes, and it became too much. I was like, okay, really? I've watched Clerks 2 and all that shit. They have those jokes. They have a lot smarter jokes too. What is it? Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back didn't feel this dumb. This one just feels really, really dumb. I don't know what happened. The movie just feels crass and stupid and crude, and it feels almost like Kevin Smith's version of Grown Ups, where it's just, okay, it's all a bunch of really dumb, bad potty humor jokes for the hour and a half. And I don't know if it helps with the animation. The animation itself, it comes from like Stark Toons. Steve Stark does Stark Toons on Smodcast, and the animation, like, it isn't nice looking, and not like I expected this to be like, oh, look at the new Disney movie or anything. But the animation is kind of ugly and really just not that fun to look at. Maybe if this movie was like chopped up, and instead of a movie it was like several different little jokes or bits that were put on like the Smodcast channel or something on YouTube for free to watch, maybe I'd like it better. But as a full movie, I think this movie's just dumb, stupid, and really not that funny besides some of the Easter egg winking jokes we get. The fact that Kevin Smith wrote it, I wonder, did it take him even like an hour to write this? It really just feels lazy and dumb. I'm sorry, but it does. This movie is a mega disappointment. I feel like it's just a piece of crap, and I never want to watch this again. It's really dumb and bad. The parts I like were way outweighed by all the terrible shit. I would give it a D-. I can't quite give it an F. There was just enough entertainment from all the little winks and jokes, and there was enough jokes that worked to keep it from F level, but this movie's still really bad. I wouldn't recommend you watch it unless you're a hardcore Kevin Smith fan. Just for the sake of seeing it, I don't know if you'll like it or not. I really doubt people that are like, I love Clerks, I love Mallrats and all that, are gonna come to this and not feel somewhat betrayed. Like, what happened? What happened to make a movie this dumb? So yeah, comment below, tell me you thought of Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later when I review Tusk. We're finally at it, Tusk. I seen it a couple days ago, and I've just, like, I have to put all these up before I review Tusk for the sake of it. But yeah, I've seen it, I've got a lot to say. I'm gonna do a review and a spoiler review of Tusk. So thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later.